Dwayne Johnson is the most followed American man on Instagram, and he's loved by the public, but he's developing a reputation as being difficult to work with, and here's why he fought with Ryan Reynolds.
Blake Lively is a sick individual. I am telling you, you were targeted. You don't realize you were targeted, but you were.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, celebrated worldwide for his integrity and positivity, has reportedly lifted the lid on a startling Hollywood revelation, naming Blake Lively as the primary orchestrator in a vast campaign of sabotage. According to these claims, a veneer of polished red carpet appearances has long hidden a ruthless behind-the-scenes manipulator. The full picture paints Ryan as a willing collaborator, eager to capitalize on her cunning tactics, only to have it all blow up in his face.
I don't know, I feel pretty confident with the metadata that they did. You can't edit a video and all those articles. And even in their response, they're like, well, we were working on a story. It's how they sort of are playing it.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that would surprise us about Dwayne Johnson?
He's 90% CGI.
Johnson's announcement has fueled heated discussions across social media, turning Lively overnight into a lightning rod for controversy. For some time, there have been whispers of a pervasive power struggle in Tinseltown's elite circles, but few insiders were willing to point fingers. Until now. Johnson's shocking statements indicate that Lively has allegedly engineered a series of well-timed rumors and strategic alliances to maintain her influence at the expense of fellow performers.
Well, I said hookers and blow. But
I would not associate with hookers.
These reports suggest that those relationships were carefully cultivated through cunning negotiation tactics and shrewd personal maneuvering. Industry observers claim that Lively's ability to conceal her alleged schemes behind a polished public persona is precisely what has allowed her behavior to go unchecked for so long.
But yeah, I did say the Packers' head did look not too dissimilar to a penis. I'm just saying.
Ryan Reynolds is now trying to dismiss the case against Justin. And what's crazy about it is it's so emotionally charged. I can't help but believe he wasn't instrumental in writing this motion.
In a twisted web of deception, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively stand at the center of a Hollywood firestorm, both accused of orchestrating elaborate lies that led to financial chaos and betrayal. Ryan's sudden bankruptcy filing has rocked the industry, but make no mistake.
She not only had a bunch of texts and paragraphs to overdo it all, she gave it to them months in advance. And
Allegedly.
now somehow, allegedly,
This is no innocent victim story. Insiders reveal that his downfall is the direct result of a ruthless partnership built on manipulation, shady deals, and endless betrayals. Behind the polished red carpet appearances, these two have allegedly plotted to keep their darkest secrets buried. While rumors initially pointed fingers at Blake alone, the full picture paints Ryan as a willing collaborator, eager to capitalize on her cunning tactics, only to have it all blow up in his face.
I don't know, I feel pretty confident with the metadata that they did. You can't edit a video and all those articles. And even in their response, they're like, well, we were working on a story. It's how they sort of are playing it.
Yeah.
Blake rushed around like a villain from a cheesy movie, hiring ex-CIA crisis managers, reportedly threatening content creators, and doing anything she could to keep things quiet. Her efforts just look more and more desperate. You might think Blake Lively would be upset for good reasons, but really, she seems to be on a mission of sabotage. In the meantime, Ryan Reynolds keeps popping up and messing with her attempts to fix their problems. He joined SNL trying to crack jokes. He acted like everything was fine. Who does that when your life is falling apart? Blake tried to make it all look neat, but Ryan refused to play along. He made the situation worse, in an obviously clueless way. And every time the public sees them together, it looks like a sham, while behind the scenes, Blake pushes forward with her extreme attitude and sinister demands. She even showed up at her Simple Favor 2 premiere, but it looked like the strain was getting to her. Still, she forced out those fake smiles. And then there was the tactic of paying photographers to snap pictures that showed her as some perfect spouse. What a villainous move, painting a false image for the world. The press swallowed it, but people who looked closer started suspecting everything wasn't so happy behind the scenes. Blake pretends she's the devoted partner, while her meltdown grows day by day, and she hovers over Ryan's career like a hawk, probably wondering how to weaponize whatever part of it she can. Meanwhile, Hugh Jackman is about to be questioned under oath. and that's rumored to be driving Ryan up the wall with panic. The reason? Ryan pulled some outrageous moves to ruin his own reputation. People are calling them unbelievably reckless. It seems he's been romancing Hugh Jackman in public, bragging about how tight they are. If Ryan is gay, why not just say so? But he keeps making a huge show of it, which has gotten on everyone's nerves. Every time you see them together, the gossip about their bromance gets louder, and honestly, it's
And the FAC's thin-skinned outrage over a movie character. The satirical, woke nice pool does not even pretend to be tied to any actual legal claims. Instead, it falls into the FAC's general allegation of hurt feelings.
According to Dwayne Johnson's expose, Blake Lively was instrumental in orchestrating a whisper campaign that quietly spread doubt about Lawrence's reliability and professionalism. Insiders state that Lively would discreetly drop comments hinting that Lawrence was difficult on set, constantly late, or overwhelmed by fame. On the surface, these were small insinuations. But in a city where reputation is currency, even mild rumors can have powerful repercussions.
I take it with a grain of salt and think, wow, that would be really interesting if it was true, but I wonder if it's true, so I shouldn't comment on it.
The most shocking part? Industry observers suspect that Lively's alleged motivations may have stemmed from competition for high-profile roles. One insider close to the negotiations of a major superhero franchise, who requested anonymity, claims that Lawrence was the top choice for a female-led project. Mysteriously, she was removed from the final shortlist after behind-the-scenes conversations brought up concerns about her supposed inability to adapt to the film's promotional schedule. Johnson's interview clarifies that Lawrence's sudden withdrawal from high-profile projects left producers in a bind. She bowed out of multiple negotiations, and fans saw her public appearances dwindle, while official statements cited exhaustion or the desire to take a break from the hectic Hollywood grind. Johnson hints that Lively had fueled an industry-wide skepticism around Lawrence's burnout, leading to fewer offers and more roadblocks. Ryan Reynolds is known for bragging about bromances with several people, Jake Gyllenhaal included, and the public has been forced to watch him hype these friendships nonstop. Now, it feels like he wants applause for being a champion of bro bonding. But it's so over the top that people suspect he's hiding something. Some find it creepy that this grown man is pushing the idea so hard. The more he tries to persuade everyone that it's normal,
in which reality is nothing more than a desperate effort to advance the same curated bully image that the Wayfarer parties created and disseminated in the retaliation campaign they launched against Ms. Lively in August of 2024.
the more people question his motives. Even a political commentator stepped in to say, "It seems like Ryan is overcompensating." She basically said it's strange for him to keep showing off these male friendships. He's a wealthy star with a huge family. Why is he so focused on bragging about hanging with other guys? Blake Lively stands in the background of all this, scowling and pushing her agenda.
I mean, it is a bully tactic. He's not denying that Nice Pool is Justin. And the idea that he used such an important movie for Marvel fans, for Deadpool fans, and he created a whole character, Justin.
She's apparently furious that her attempts to look like the innocent victim